Hey guys, and welcome to episode 34 of Surg's Single Player Survival Series Season 1. I'm out here, and you can see that I got everything nice and cleaned up, and everything's running smooth. Out here, my tree farm's still running great. You can see I have only about 25-30 barrels worth of oak wood here, so that's always good, I guess. I also have 33,000 saplings. Now my apples are, they've seen better days, but they're slowly going up. And that's mainly because in here, the semi-fluid generators, they're not running. And that's just because I have enough power with my nuclear reactors. And I'm not processing any ores anyway. So because those generators there aren't running, that gave time for everything to catch up. So now I have a full tank of ethanol, I have a full tank of biomass, and I have a full tank of food juice. So that took a while to get. And then down here you can see we're doing really well on the mulch. And that's mainly because we had went through so many apples. So, I mean, you gotta figure to have 1,500 mulch, and you probably only get mulch every 4 apples. We had to have gone through, like, probably 12,000 apples. We went through quite a bit. So, looks like everything's doing pretty good down here. I did have to make my redstone barrel a bigger redstone barrel, just because I don't want to trash any, and I don't want it clogging up my default route. Yeah, looks like everything's running pretty good. I still do need to clean this up. You know what? I should have a saw. Yeah, let's do that real quick while I'm thinking about it. I wonder if I have any. Yeah, I do have some covers right here. So, well, it's not really gonna match, but it works. And then we'll go ahead and put this right there. Ah, look at that, perfect. Nice and covered up. Don't have to worry about it. So, I was thinking about down here, right? I have stuff along this wall, I have stuff along this wall. I could put stuff over here. It wouldn't really be in the way of anything. So that's always a possibility. I think I might build some stuff along either this wall or this wall. I have some ideas. But first, let's go ahead and basically, let me show you what I wanted the division sigil for. So, I'm sure most of you have guessed by this point. Well, Surg wants a division sigil, and he's got a whole bunch of compressed cobblestone. So, a lot of you probably know what I'm going to do. Now, I don't think I can do it in a crafting station. I think I have to have a vanilla crafting table. So, let's go ahead and just request one of those. And I might have even had one in my system. So let's just place this down. I don't know. We'll pick it up later, so right there. So let's see. What I want is a portal to the deep dark. And to make that, I'm going to need my compressed cobblestone and 4 unstable ingots. Okay. That's going to be dangerous. So, these unstable ingots, let me go ahead and grab 4 diamonds, and I also need 4 pieces of iron. These unstable ingots, you have to have an activated division sigil for. And if we just look at them here, there we go. It's divide by diamond. This ingot is highly unstable and will explode after 10 seconds. Will also explode if the crafting window is closed, or the ingot is thrown on the ground. Additionally, these ingots do not stack, do not craft unless ready. and must be crafted in a vanilla crafting table. And that's why I had to have a vanilla crafting table, because I can't use the Tinker's Construct one. Because there's special properties in the Tinker's Construct one, like I can put this in here and walk away and come back and it's still there. And you can't do that in a vanilla crafting table. So that's why I needed one. So let's go ahead and make some unstable ingots and hope that I don't blow myself up. So what I need to do is go ahead and put my division sigil here in the center, put diamonds on the bottom, and go ahead and put iron ingots on top. And you can see here I get unstable ingots. Now what I need to do is go ahead and get these out, right? Basically get the user recipe, get these as a result, and then I have 10 seconds to craft something before they blow up on me. So here we go. So we'll get those out, and we'll go just like this, this, and this, and there we go. Oh, you see there they were starting to blink? That means that I was almost out of time. But I made it. I have my portal to the deep dark, which is perfect. That's what I wanted. So let's go ahead and get rid of this crafting table now, and we can throw you away. Let me go ahead and sleep through the night, and then there's a couple things that we want before we go into the deep dark. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to want, the deep dark, well, you know what, let's go ahead and put it down. Let's find a good place to call its home. You know, I don't know where I want it. You know what? This is fine right here. So let's go ahead and hop in. And to do that, all we have to do is right-click on it. And there we go. We're in the deep dark, and it's kind of one of those places of you just spawn in this little room, and you don't really know where you are. Right, now I can tell from my height that I'm probably above everything. So I'm going to want to dig my way down. So let's go ahead and just remove this one here, and let's start going in this direction. And I'm just going to go ahead and dig a stairway here. Now, I don't want it to be dark. And I'm getting a little bit of lag too, it seems. Yeah. And I'll know that I'm getting close to an opening. Oh, see, there we go. So it's fine. Now, I know that I'm getting close to an opening because I'll start seeing cobblestone again. So let's just dig down this direction. And I know it's not the funnest watching me just sit here and dig, so... But trust me, we're not too far off. And I'm not really worried about the ores that are right here. Ah, see, there's cobblestone. So I'm probably really close to basically finding an opening now. Yeah, see, oh, there it is. There we go. So let's go ahead and put one more torch here, and I'm going to put a torch here and here. Now, one thing with the deep dark, the nice thing is that I have flight, but one thing with the deep dark is you can see here, we're kind of underground. Let's go ahead and hop down here. And let me turn on my flight control so that way I'm not flying all over the place. Oh, this is nice. Let's go ahead and throw a couple torches here. So that way I can tell where my exit is. And I'll just go like this and kind of surround it. So that way, if not like that. Doesn't matter where I am, I should be able to find it. Yeah, perfect. And that, I should be able to see that from a good little ways off. So you can see here that, one, there's monsters spawning, right? So I want to be careful of that. Number two, it's really cool, the world generation. I mean, look at this. It's got pillars that hold up the ceiling, basically. I mean, it's got these, are these stalactites or stalagmites that come out from the ceiling? One of them comes from the ceiling, one of them comes from the floor. I know that. I just don't know which is which. And let's go ahead and hop down and light up a little area here. Now, you see there, he's a little faster. The mobs that are in the Deep Dark are a little more dangerous than the ones that you would find normally. So that is something that you want to keep in mind. Oh, that looks cool over there, kind of like a cobblestone tree. Now, so that's one thing with the Deep Dark. The other thing with the Deep Dark, and the reason that I really wanted to come here, is because the ore generation. The ore that you would normally find in the overworld. Not the ores that you would find in the nether. But the ores that you would find in the overworld, here in the Deep Dark, they're doubled. So where I would find, say, 3 or 4 copper next to each other in the overworld, here I might find 6, 7 copper. So this is going to be a really good place for me to set up a quarry. Now there's one downside. You see here I'm in the dark. Well, if I stay in the dark too long, then bad things happen. So, oh, there we go. I'm starting to take damage. So when you're in the dark for any length of time, you start to take damage, and that's why I'm lighting this up really well. I mean, it's kind of twofold. It's a lot easier to see on YouTube with it being a little bit lighter, and I don't want to die. So, it, like I said, it kind of dual purpose. And there's monsters just everywhere. Well, you know, I don't think the monsters are really going to affect my quarry when I actually go and get one and set it up here. Because that's ultimately what I'd like to do, is I'd like to set up a quarry here in the Deep Dark. So, and you know what, I think this will be just fine. We can just light up this area and maybe go that way a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go this way a little bit. And now one thing I do have to be careful of here in the Deep Dark is you will find, oh, there's an ore node. You will find pits, right, that basically just go all the way down into the void. So you definitely want to be mindful of that. Stop it! Oh, that's an invisible skeleton, I think. Yeah, it's a skeleton. So, like I said, the mobs in here are a little harder. You can see here, this guy has 40 hit points as opposed to the normal 20. This guy too. I think they have 20 in the overworld. God, they're just all over the place. So, maybe we might want a better way to light this up. So, let's go ahead and make our way back to... Oh, I'm out of torches too. Let's make our way back up and out. Let's go ahead and get out of here. And we're going to need some way to light that area. I'm just going to break this torch. So to get out, all we have to do is right-click on the portal again. And it'll take us right back home. Ta-da! Just like we never left. Minus the lag. So let's go ahead and just throw all of this stuff in here. I probably just need to get rid of that armor and stuff, because it's probably just gonna, yeah, it's just gonna clog up here. I'm waiting for the other piece to make its way. I thought there was another piece of gold armor. I wonder if it went somewhere else. Oh, it did. You know what? We can just throw the gold armor in here. And the chainmail. Because chainmail I can melt down into steel. So, unbreaking. You know what? No, never mind. Yeah, I don't need any of this stuff. And I really... Okay, poison I'm going to keep. But I don't need... Yeah, I don't need any of that stuff. So I'm just going to trash all of this. So, let me get some things together. And let's figure out a way that we can light up the deep dark a little bit better than these torches. You know, I already have a way to deal with monsters here in the overworld, and that's with a magnum torch. And I was thinking about it, I have some extra potions from when I made the original magnum torch, so why can't we just take these? And I think I need to add a little bit of glowstone. I think it was glowstone. Because I have to make them 8-minute potions. Was it glowstone or was it redstone? Maybe it's redstone. Let's just go ahead and throw that away and grab one piece of redstone. And see if that works. There we go. That's working. So, why don't we make another magnum torch? So I already have it pulled up here. So I'm going to need a couple more chandeliers, which isn't too hard, so I'm going to need some more torches. I don't know if I taught my system how to make torches. No, I didn't. But that's okay. Let's go ahead and request 16 sticks. And I have some, it's all blocks of coal. Yeah, why not? Let's get 2 blocks of coal. And we're also going to need some gold. So let's say 2 blocks of gold and 5 diamonds. Let's see how this is doing. Okay, so those are, I think those are the right ones. Those are done. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to need 2 pieces of wood. So let's go ahead and put these together. First we need our torches. And I believe it's just like that. And I'm going to need my gold here. So I'm going to need just like that. There are diamonds, and that'll get us our chandeliers. And we have a couple of extra torches left over, which I always need torches. So let's throw this here, and how was that? 2 pieces of wood and the rest, okay. So the rest, just like this. Oh no, is that not right? Health and regeneration 2 minutes. What am I missing here? Health 2 and regen. Oh, I already had the right ones. What? Then why did it take my redstone? Maybe it did need to be glowstone. Aw. Well, okay, so let's just throw glowstone. Okay, that'll cook that up. And in the meantime, we'll just take these two. And we'll get our magnum torch. So that'll at least keep monsters away. So now that we're able to keep monsters away, I still have to worry. Okay, perfect. I put them back. So later on, if we want, we can do more magnum torches. So this will keep monsters away, at least in a 64 block radius. But I still need to deal with the light, because remember, I get hurt in the light. So for this, I'm going to need a couple diamonds. So I'm going to need 9 diamonds. So I'm going to need a block of diamond. And let's go ahead and grab a couple pieces of nether quartz here. So we'll grab 2 pieces of nether quartz. And I'm going to need 2 pieces of gunpowder. And you know what? Since I have the pulverizer here, let's just go ahead and pulverize the nether quartz. And that'll give us nether quartz dust. And I have a whole bunch of ferrous and shiny metal. You know what? I don't think I was using this for anything special. So I'm just going to cook it up. And it'll just go back into my system. And actually, I should probably do the shiny metal first, since I have less of that to go through. So what I want to do is take my gunpowder, go like this, and take my dust and go like that, and I get a tiny TNT. Yeah, perfect. There we go. So let's go find a good spot outside, because I don't want to explode anything inside. And you know, we might as well I wonder, ooh, I have a good idea. Let's go ahead and grab our remote control and go ahead and turn it on. We'll get right on top of it. So now nothing should explode, or nothing should get damaged. And we'll put down our block of diamond and our tiny TNT, and go ahead and, oh, I probably need a redstone signal, don't I? Okay. So let's go grab a lever or something. Redstone torch, a lever, something like that. And I probably have a whole bunch of levers. Yeah. So we just request one. And go right back in here. Put our tiny TNT. Go ahead and put a lever. I can't put a lever down? I wonder if this will work. Oh, that works. Oh, it didn't work with tiny TNT. Okay. I was hoping it would just work with tiny TNT, but apparently not. Let's make a regular size TNT. So I'm gonna need, what is that, 4? And some sand. I think this is right. I think it's like this, and then sand. No? Go figure. I don't know how to make vanilla stuff. TNT. Yeah, that's right. Gunpowder and... Oh. Oh, I need one more gunpowder. It's the opposite way. There we go. TNT. Throw that sand away. And let's set this one off. And this one I want to kind of get out of here. There we go. So by exploding a block of diamond, we get these diamond shards, diamond block shards. And you can see we get 2 per diamond. Now, I wish I could turn them back into diamonds, but unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. I believe it used to, but the thing is you don't need a lot of them, so you could explode a block of diamond and then, you know, get most of them back. But that's okay. We're end up finding some use for these diamond shards. So the first use that I actually have for the diamond shards is I want to get 1 piece of netherrack. And I want to cook it up. And let's see if I'm faster than my system here. Ah, perfect. So what I want is go ahead and put these together, and I get a wrath igniter. And the wrath igniter is used for a couple different things, but what I actually want is a wrath lamp. Now these put out a lot of light. So I'm going to need some silver. That's not a problem. I'm going to need some glass panes. That's not a problem either. So 2 glass panes, 2 silver, and I should have some dark iron. I do. Not a lot, but some. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and just grab all of the dark iron that we have. Now, because of the fact that it is so rare, and because of the fact that I have so little of it, I'm going to want to see if I can double it. So let's go ahead and sleep through the night here real quick. So to double it, or potentially more than double, we're going to need to look at factorization. Because, I mean, factorization is the mod that adds dark iron anyway. So what we're going to need to do is put a couple of things together. So the first thing that I'm going to want is this socket block. It's not too hard, just a wood slab and 2 iron bars. So let's go ahead and make that. So 2 iron bars, and I wonder if I do have slabs. So 1 slab. So I'm going to need the socket block. The other thing that I'm going to need is this right here. The diamond cutting head. And that's one of the reasons that I needed some of these shards. So I'm going to need a weighted pressure plate, which I believe is just 2 iron. And the diamond shards, which I already have in my inventory. So we get a weighted pressure plate, and go ahead and surround it by these diamond shards. We'll get this diamond cutting head. And let's go ahead and make the socket block. And I'm also going to need a chest. And I probably do have a barrel in here. It's a large barrel, but for our purposes it'll work. So what we want to do, and this is just going to be a temporary setup because I don't have a lot of it. So let's go ahead and put this here, and we'll put our dark iron ore in it. We'll take our chest, and we'll put our chest right here. And then we'll take this socket block, and I should be able to put the socket block right here on the chest. And take this cutting head. Now these socket blocks can hold multiple things, but one of the things that they can hold is this cutting head. Needs a motor. Oh, I need a motor. Well, if I need a motor, then I'll probably... I'm probably going to need power of some kind. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and start making this stuff. So let's make a battery. So I'm going to need some sulfuric acid, which is just a water bottle, coal, and some gunpowder. Or I could use sulfur since I have some extra sulfur. I wonder if I have any water bottles. I should have some glass bottles. No, I don't have those either. So we get 3 glass. We'll get a piece of coal, and I need some sulfur. And I have less of this kind, so let's get one of those. Go ahead and make some glass bottles, and we will need to fill them. So I'm going to hold on to this cutting head here. That'll work. Now I only need one glass bottle, but if I'm going to make one, or if I'm going to use one and it makes 3, I might as well make 3. And just because, you know what, I should just go ahead and make a little bit extra of this sulfuric acid. So there's 2, and they do stack. That's nice. 3. So I have sulfuric acid, and I'm going to need a battery. Where is medium charge, full charge? Okay, so I'm guessing full charge? Okay. So 4 pieces of lead and 4 pieces of iron. That's not too bad. Lead. And around sulfuric acid. So we have our battery. And for the motor, I'm going to need some iron, some lead, and some of this insulated coil, which is lead around clay. Well, the nice thing is I have plenty of clay. And I do have there it is, plenty of clay. So let's get, well, let's say 3 of them. I'll get a couple extra. And then lead. Let's get a stack. And I'm going to need a little bit of iron, so let's just go ahead and grab 10 iron. And we'll make these insulated coils. Grab the lead, grab the iron, and motor. Lead. Wait, I think the iron's in the center, and then these insulated coils around it. Yeah. So there we go. We have a motor, we have our diamond cutting head. Hopefully I don't need power. So there's our motor, diamond cutting head, and go. Go. Okay, let me figure this out, and I'll be right back. Actually, before we do that, let me try one thing. Let's try getting rid of this barrel. And instead of using a barrel, let's just put down the block here. Yeah, that's not working either. Okay, let me figure out what's going on, and I'll be right back. You know what? Looking at the time, we're actually way past the wrapping up point. So I think what I'm going to do is between this episode and next, I'm going to figure out what I need. I probably need power for this, is what I'm figuring is wrong. So I'll go ahead and get ready for that. And next episode, what we'll do is we'll come back and we'll get this working and get into a little bit of factorization to get as much as we can out of this dark iron ore. Now, with factorization, some stuff takes a little bit of time, but the nice thing is for you guys, you won't have to worry about that. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Go ahead and throw me a like, comment on it, tell me what you guys think. I'm also using a new recording software, so Tell me, is the quality about the same as my old videos? The file size is a lot smaller, so it's easier for me to handle. And so just let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed, and with that, I will see you guys later.